Alpha's in the way, Davey. Great Scott! I feel the need for speed. Cowabunga, dude! You're a wizard, Harry.
Welcome to the When Harry Met Movies podcast.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Harry Met Movies podcast. My dad.
Hi Harry, how are you today?
Good.
Been a while, hasn't it? For people that watch, you can see how dark your arms are compared to mine.
Yeah. Well, that's not dark. That is.
You should move your sleeve up slightly. You can see the contrast.
Yeah, there you go.
Like squashy.
Yeah. I've been on 2 holidays.
Yes, so we went to Tenerife, came back, they went to a caravan for a couple of days, and then they've been to Cyprus.
Yeah, so I've been away.
And this week Harry gets his exam results, so we'll fill that in when we get...
Posting on social media, yeah.
But anyway, why don't you tell the listeners all about our show, what we do and...
What we are. Basically, Dad's trying to film from his life and we review them.
Yes. And how do we group those films together?
Group the films?
Like...
we do like genres.
Yeah, so what we're doing this month.
Disaster. But I'm actually...
And we are finishing with... Outbreak.
Yeah.
So we purposely tried to pick different... I purposely tried to pick different disaster movies because I thought that way it's better. Gives it... but we always start our show by doing 20 questions now. Sometimes we do characters, but this week we're doing films. We've got 20 questions, yes or no questions to find out the other person's film. Do you want me to go first?
I don't think I can do well this film.
Okay. Is this film animated?
No.
Is it action?
No.
Is it a comedy?
Yes, but I wouldn't vote.
Is it a family film?
Trying to remember it. I remember the first thing about it, but I don't know. I would say it's probably appropriate to watch with a family.
Is it a film with more than one of them?
Yeah.
Is the lead character the name of the film?
No.
Okay. Is it a sequel or is it like a trilogy? Is it a trilogy?
I don't know.
Have you just seen 1 and 2 then?
Yes. Damn it. I was going to find out.
Is it National Treasure?
No. Do you like National Treasure? It's pretty good.
That'd have been good for the next month for the adventure.
We've done it.
So this film is the sequel. Yeah.
Okay, give that babe.
Is it an 80s movie?
I couldn't tell you. I think it's not new, but I think it might be. It's 90s. I'm thinking.
Okay. Have you watched the original as well?
Yes. Yes, we have for sure.
Would you say you probably rated this at 4-star?
Couldn't remember. I would say I definitely rated it higher than 3, if I can remember.
Okay.
Which is, again, most of my films.
Superhero film?
No.
As the main character, have we watched other films with him in? The actor?
No. No.
Is it someone we've met at a convention?
No. We've got to try and guess the main characters, I think. We've got to try and...
Is this film about like a group of people? Yeah. Okay. Okay. Maybe say it because listeners can't see it nod.
Yes. Yeah. So I also get we do audio and listeners.
I'm stumped on this, you know.
Do you want to hit?
No. It's too broad.
Try and get one of the characters. Well, the main character, but
Is the main character human?
yeah. I think you do 30 questions for films, I think it's going to take a lot longer.
No. Do the characters go on an adventure?
I can't remember. I want to say so, but I wouldn't focus on it. I won't.
Do you remember more about the original?
Yeah.
That's not a question, I'm just...
Yeah.
Is there a bad guy in the film?
Can't remember.
You've picked a film you don't know anything about.
I do know basic stuff about it. That's why I want.
I can't remember if there's a bad guy in the film.
That's why I ask you if you want a hint, because I would take the hint. Take the hint.
Has there been like spin-offs or anything to it?
I don't know, because I didn't look into this film that much. Do you want me to give you a hint?
Go on.
They come from a holy place. And they like to sing. If you don't get it now, I'll just give you a big hint.
They like to sing?
Yeah, and they come from
I'd give up, no idea.
Sister Act 2. They come from a holy place and they sing. I probably put it in the wrong pot now.
Okay, so I didn't get mine. That was tough. You literally knew nothing about the film.
Is this film a trilogy?
No.
Is it a single film? So is it only one film?
No, but don't focus on that because you wouldn't know about the one.
Okay. Has it got... I'm trying to think. 'Cause I can't do years because I don't know. Has it got actors which we've watched a lot of films with? Has it got Arnold Schwarzenegger?
Yes.
Is it Terminator?
No.
Okay. Arnold Schwarzenegger. Arnold, I can't say his name. The Kindergarten Cop.
Yes.
Is it?
Yeah.
How many of that? That's a record.
5.
That's a record for me.
I thought you're either going to get this by luck or you're never going to get it.
Because for me, I can't do years and I can't do genres or stuff. I can do genres, but I can't really do years.
So, Harry just destroyed me by picking a film he knew nothing about and cheating.
I didn't cheat. It's just for getting luck.
So-
Skills.
We always do after this.
I've lost the pound again. There it is.
We are doing Outbreak, which is our 5th film of a disaster movie where we've done Poseidon Adventure, The Core,
Yeah. I may struggle my words to say.
Deep Impact, and Volcano. And this is our final one. One of us always recites a plot by having a second for every minute of a film. Heads or tails?
Tails.
Yes!
To me.
Yes.
Finally, after how many episodes?
Quite often Harry doesn't have to do this. So you have...
How long is the film? It's like 2 hours, isn't it?
2 hours and 7 minutes. You got
Okay.
2 minutes and 7 seconds starting now.
Outbreak sees a scientist get called to, I think, somewhere, is it military base or village, where they find this disease which they think is new, but the government has found this disease in the past, but has kept it a secret to make it into a weapon, I believe. But basically, the disease has travelled from where it comes. I think it's Peru, I'm guessing.
Can't remember what go.
No, Vietnam, because it's football, and then has travelled to the USA. Eventually, this animal gets released and spreads to a town. The town then goes on lockdown, they have a antidote for it, but the virus can only be spread through touch, is it?
Yeah.
But eventually the virus evolves and becomes airborne, so the antidote they have from doesn't work because, you know, it's not from the newer strain. They eventually get a hint about the carrier, which obviously will have both versions of the virus. They find it and they make a new cure and save everyone, while they get hunted down by the military.
Yeah, because the military want to keep it under wraps and keep it as a weapon.
And Morgan Freeman's in it.
It's pretty much the plot, I'll give you that.
Oh god, no, I've got to wait for it. There you go.
Every time I do a stopwatch it doesn't work, does it?
Yeah.
I will give you some film facts. So Outbreak came out in 1995.
Wow.
It's a 15, 2 hours, 7 minutes long. Budget was 50 million. Worldwide gross was 189 million. It was 26 for the year. The top 5 films were number 5, Pocahontas, number 4, Batman Forever, number 3, Apollo 13, number 2, Toy Story, and number 1, Seven. Seven's an interesting tie into this because both of them star Morgan Freeman and Kevin Spacey. So Morgan Freeman plays the detective in Seven and the general in this. Kevin Spacey plays the other scientist in this who gets caught with a virus. His kind of friend.
They're very clever and just like make stuck up.
Yeah, and in Seven he plays the bad guy.
A sense, well, that's sense, isn't it?
Yeah. This film has a bit of a resurgence during COVID when it started becoming popular.
Yeah, I watched this one. I was like, oh, this reminds me a lot of COVID.
Originally, Harrison Ford was set to play the main role, but what's really weird is Dustin Hoffman was originally meant to play the main role in Blade Runner, which is a film that Harrison Ford did. Another film called Hot Zone was planned to come out around the same time, but it never quite made it to screen and never got to film it, which would have fallen into that Volcano, Dante's Peak, Deep Impact, Armageddon, which was a common thing around this time with 2 films very, very similar. And a big thing about this, the monkey, is the monkey from Friends.
Actually?
Yeah, it's the same monkey in Friends, and in Friends, he ends up being in films, and he's actually in the film Outbreak 2.
So the second film to this one?
No, but that's what he's filming in Friends. There's a bit in Friends where he's Ross's monkey and then he gets taken to the zoo and they use him in the film, and the film is Outbreak 2.
Oh, clever.
Yeah. So, there you go, that's some
That's
film
why,
facts.
that's why I remember not recognising him.
Marcelli was called in films. We always do pop questions where we get random questions and we just chat about them. If it came out today, would it be popular?
Yeah.
Do you think it would?
Just rename COVID-19 the movie.
Do you think that's where the grey area would come out?
Yeah. Saddest moment?
I don't think there's massively sad moments.
Probably just you see how like the town, how.
Yeah, it's maybe like the impact it has. I suppose in a weird way, it does make you think of COVID because everything was quarantined in that sort of way to an extreme and bigger level. What I would ask is a question which is not in here, so maybe we should put it in.
Let's get his pen.
What's the tensest moment?
What's that mean?
Like, edge of your seat.
Probably if we get back in time, because they've got like, cause they've got this like warhead, it's like this fire bomb, and they've got just there in the helicopter, just basically right.
So they're gonna bomb the town, and there's a bad general called General Donald, something or other, I can't remember what it is, played by Donald Sutherland, funny enough, and he's basically wants to wipe out the entire town because then it stops the trace of the virus existence. They still use it as a weapon.
You know, wouldn't really work like that.
And they don't. And there's this plane going to do it, and Dustin Hoffman's character Sam and Major Salt, who's like his the helicopter lad, they fly in front of the plane, and he's like basically talking to him, saying, "Don't do this. They do not know that we can stop this virus. You don't have the president doesn't have the information, you're basically going to kill a load of innocent people.
And then you see the bomb drop and you think they're about to hit the town or
And it's quite. I think that's quite a tense moment. I thought it was quite a good thing to put a new question to put because some films that'd be quite. Cool.
Would you recommend it?
Yeah, I think it would. Would you?
Yeah.
Funniest character.
Probably the guy you said, not the main guy, the second command.
His friend.
Yeah. I think he's quite funny.
Yeah, he's got funny. I think, to be honest, I think Dustin Hoffman's quite. The main guy's quite funny as well, and the one who flies a helicopter. The guy who flies the helicopter at the end with him.
Yeah, that's who I meant.
Oh right, I thought you meant the other one, the clever one.
Yeah, no, I don't like it. Should they do a remake?
No, I'm surprised they haven't done one.
I'm surprised there's not like a COVID-19 movie then, right?
It's too soon.
Yeah, probably.
What was the villain like?
I hated him.
So here's an interesting thing. So the reason I quite like that question is this is something I said when we did Deep Impact, how they cast Morgan Freeman as the president and therefore you fall in love with the president very quickly. So what they do here is they cast Morgan Freeman as the general, and actually he's not a good guy because he's also covered up the virus and the cure for longer than he should have. But because you cast him, you kind of trust him quickly, but actually that's kind of like a it's kind of, what's the word I'm trying to say, it's making you believe something that isn't true. And actually when he comes around to being a good guy again at the end, you're okay with it because it's Morgan Freeman.
Yeah.
But yeah, the other guy's just.
Don't like him. I like.
But that's what you're not meant to, are you?
I like at the end because basically he gets like demoted. I'm guessing Morgan Freeman's got more power over him, hasn't he? But at the end when he's trying to escape from getting arrested, there's like this other I think he's a general, but
No, he's not. He's like a sergeant or major or something.
The general was bullying him, and at the end he just stands in front of him, and the general's like.
Yeah, he keeps picking at him, doesn't he?
And the end general's like, this is probably fun for you, and he just like smiles and like, you get him. How was the acting? Any bad acting or any good acting?
So no, there isn't any bad acting. I think, and I might pretty well, Dustin Hoffman has won an Oscar. He's the main guy. Morgan Freeman,
I think.
if he's not won an Oscar, he's definitely been nominated. I've got a feeling he won. Did he win one? I don't know if he's won one. He's definitely been nominated for ones. And then you've got Donald Sutherland as the bad general. Again, he would have been Oscar nominated if he hasn't won. And then the one who plays like the pilot type one, the helicopter guy, he has won an Oscar. A film called Jerry Maguire, where he plays like a sports star. So it's got a high level, and Kevin Spacey's won an Oscar. So it's got a high level of actors in it for this type of film. He's actually probably out of the ones we've watched, he's probably got the highest level of actors, which I think is quite surprising. They're all in it, to be honest. Maybe it's because they were all just before they became
big.
Yeah. Well, Dustin Hoffman was, and Morgan Freeman was
getting there.
And Donald Sutherland was kind of at the back end of his career more, but Cuba Gooding Jr. and Kevin Spacey was still at a, like Kevin Spacey did Seven the same year, that was kind of when he started to step up a bit. So it's around this time where he started becoming quite elevated in his career.
Wow.
Before he became a bit of an idiot, and now
I don't know what happened, but I'm guessing
he's not a very nice guy to people. Did you like the end?
Yeah, I think I like how the attempt it, wasn't it?
Which is what this genre is meant to do, isn't it? Build the tension. And did you find you cared about the characters in this?
Yeah. I think I cared about the main two, which I liked. I just really care about the town, cause how like brutal they were in the military, and you kind of saw how the town was reacting.
Well, they tried to escape and stuff, a couple of them didn't they?
Yeah, they
got
drove
gunned
through
down
barn.
and stuff, yeah.
And you're like, damn. I can see why, but also, Jesus. It's like COVID. Luckily, they didn't have COVID times, imagine. Around the whole of the UK. But they actually did, so.
What was your favourite scene?
I'm trying to think what is it? It's probably when they're trying to get, they're just talking to the other guys, and then you think,
Pilots.
yeah, and you think they failed, they haven't. It's just like.
I think that whole helicopter stuff's good. I think like how he's like, oh, I've done 60 hours in helicopter, blah blah blah, but he hasn't really landed or anything like that. And then we have a helicopter chase and all that sort of stuff. I think the end's quite good considering it's not a disaster film as in like explosions and things erupting or things hitting the planet. It's literally about people getting a bug and dying essentially. They managed to find a way of making it still like an actional, tense ending. So let's just talk about the film.
Okay.
Things you like, things you didn't like.
I do think the film to me, it might be a bit too long. I do think that the beginning bit made more sense. But I think like some bits at the beginning could have been cut down.
Such as?
I'm trying to think where it could. Maybe some stuff about him and his wife, because that didn't.
So I get what you're saying. Well, then that's where you start to care about the characters.
Yeah.
And if you don't care about, so if you didn't know that they were through a divorce, they have the dogs and all that sort of stuff.
Oh yeah, you did have a dog, so yeah.
If you didn't have all that bit, you wouldn't have that emotional connection to the characters, and therefore it would feel less. You wouldn't really care whether she died or whether he died or anything like that, because the emotional connection isn't there, and therefore you don't. As we kind of saw with the core, that was probably the weakness.
I don't know if it's something that I really disliked. I'm trying to think of like favourite scenes. I do quite like when they're trying to actually find out where the virus came from, and it all just so sleep deprived.
I do think I kind of thought there might have been something more to do with the bit where they go to the village and then there's that one guy who's still alive because he doesn't drink from the water.
Yeah.
I thought they might have gone back and tried to get to us.
Yeah,
no, I haven't. I don't know if I thought this when I originally watched it, but I haven't rewatched it with you and not watched it for a while. I did kind of think, oh, I wonder why they kind of put that thing that he's. Obviously, the idea is he's not sick because he didn't drink the water, so therefore that's how the guy makes the connection that it's not airborne.
But they would have found the curve from the water.
No, but maybe then they find out what the source initially was. I'm surprised that never went back to him and had a conversation sort of thing.
Yeah, because they think it's from the pet shop, but then they find a monkey just basically dying. And then the monkey then survives somehow.
Because they inject it with the antivirus.
Yeah, because it was the original strain, not the new strain. But it's just out of the code, yeah. And then, obviously, eventually tracked down the monkey because of the little
There was another film like this around when COVID came out. Can't think what it was called.
Just bad timing.
Contagion, I think it was.
Not
as good, it's not as interesting. It's more, not so this isn't serious, but this is a bit more of a popcorn movie, whereas the other one's a bit more serious.
Yeah. When did it release?
Pretty much around COVID.
Just bad timing.
Yeah, not. I remember watching thinking that wasn't very. It was all right. It wasn't what I expected like a modern version of this, and it wasn't. Thinking about it, they had a spell where they had quite a few disaster movies again, where they did like David Earth Stood Still, 2012, Greenland, I think one was, and then they haven't really done it for a while. They did a remake of Poseidon.
If it wasn't for the COVID-19 podcast wouldn't exist.
That's true, yeah. So it all ties in on that anniversary month.
Is it?
Would you like to rate the movie? Explain to listeners how you rate a movie. Why get my letterbox review?
5 means it's the best it's genre. 4 is an excellent film. 3 is good. 2 if it's on TV watch, and 1 is avoid. Why do I always struggle on the weirdest words? I'm gonna give this film a 3. No, I'll give it 3.5 because I think it's not amazing, but it's not excellent. It's just a good film.
So 3.5. Oh, Harry. So, I was rated roughly at the time. Slightly different take on a disaster movie. This sees a team of scientists racing against time against a deadly virus. I always think with disaster movies you have to feel invested in the characters for them to be a success. This one managed to do that either by giving them good character beats or by casting an actor that makes you believe in the stellar cast in this helps massively. 3.5. So I gave it the same as you. It's quite
We
interesting.
actually for once
I
agreed
think
to score.
I think what I just said was when you cast a movie, I think you've either got to get someone that can really bring the words to life, or an actor that you instantly associate with that sort of character. And I think this kind of does it a little bit both. So yeah, 3.5, which is a recommendation. So if you haven't watched it, watch it. We always finish off the show with a quiz. We are doing Disney Pixar or Pixar movies. We have 5 questions each, and usually Harry stitches me up with a film we've not seen.
I use him nice, you'll use stitching me up.
Okay, you can ask first, and I've got Pocahontas, yeah?
Yeah, what have I got?
Moana.
Yes. What does John Smith's ship get caught in as he travels to the New World?
Like like a hurricane type thing, like a.
It's a storm. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of the term of it. What is the name of Moana's pet pig?
Is it pig? Not it's like pork or something. I don't know.
Pui.
Pooey. But yeah, I can't say that. What word does Pocahontas use to say hello? I can't pronounce this.
I don't know.
Wigpoo? Say it. I'm so sorry for any people.
Who also shares Moana's special connection with the ocean on Matanisa Island?
Grandmother. What is the name of Pocahontas' best friend?
Oh, it's a raccoon.
Is the raccoon called? Do you know the name?
No.
I'll give you it, but I don't know what it's called. It's Nag.
Oh no, it might be the girl actually.
No, she does keep the raccoon with her. I don't know.
What does a young Moana help into the sea by protecting it from seagulls?
The turtle. It says like a tortoise, I'll be mad.
These are easier next two.
What kind of treasure is the governor man? The one with the big pearl.
What's he after?
Yeah, searching in the world.
Gold.
Yeah, well done.
What kind of magical accessory does Maui use?
Like a hook, to have to be specific.
No, that's right.
What kind of no. What does wings consider a proper English greeting?
Handshake.
Gift baskets.
Okay.
I've never watched Pocahontas.
What does Moana place on top of an ancestral pile of stones when she becomes chief of the tribe?
Ooh, it's not a heart. Is it like no, not a reef, is it? Is it not a necklace? No. Is it necklace? What? I don't know, what is it?
You give me the answer? What's the answer?
Necklace, I think.
Oh, a shell.
I think you got 2, maybe 3. I can't remember the raccoons. Whatever that name is.
You got 3, is that right? So you will, yes again. Yes. Well, that's our podcast in a nutshell. Next month starts and we will be doing adventure movies, which will be quite interesting to try and pick 4 adventure movies that we haven't already covered, because we've done quite a few adventure-based films. This has been great to do, like The Mummy, National Treasure, Indiana Jones, but we've done all of them.
So if we get the past, you have to find some.
So I've got I've sort of played with the genre a little bit.
Yeah, where they go on adventure counts, doesn't it?
But I hope you enjoy the show. We have been going for 4 years officially now.
We're going to go to 10.
4? Yeah, 4 years.
We
started essentially during COVID as just something we did. We didn't used to record it. We used to just watch films every week, and then it spanned into let's talk about one and record it, and then it became a YouTube channel. We're not saying we're ever going to get great numbers, but we do it just to spend time together.
Yeah, I think what I remember watching films in COVID was, I don't know when cinemas, because they used to just have loads of like snacks because they no one would go to cinemas. You bought like a massive bag of popcorn and nachos. And,
Yeah, for your birthday, that was, yeah.
and it was amazing. That was
That's like I said, if we wasn't in a weird way, we wouldn't do this, and therefore we wouldn't.
have the merch.
We've always done
the
this just to
phones.
spend time together, haven't we? Really.
Yeah.
If we didn't record it, it wouldn't make a difference. We'd still watch a film every week,
Yeah.
or every other week, or whenever we watch them.
Never mind yours.
So thanks for all those that supported us, and we are at When Harry Met Movies. Thanks a lot.
Bye, Scott. Bye.
Bye.